JD here. If you're new, please do smash the like button, share, and definitely subscribe. What we're doing, we're just doing a fast update as to what took place yesterday in both games. Later, I will come with other personnels to do a live stream to chop up as much things. All right, so let me just give you the facts as to what happened yesterday in both games. Guatemala lost to Jamaica 1-0. Jamaica advances to the actual semi-finals to face Mexico. In the game itself, possession ended up 57% to 43 in total. Yes, first both halves, Guatemala led possession. It updated to 11 shots to Guatemala to 18 from Jamaica, but on target you had 6 to 3 for 6 to 3 in favor of Guatemala, and the black shots in favor 6 for Jamaica. All right, yes. Big chances registered was 1, and Jamaica never missed it. So Jamaica was clinical on the day. And then in the passing side, Guatemala attempted 478. Jamaica attempted 357. All right, yes, so that is the actual facts at this point. All right, yes, the lineup that Jamaica went with, they went with 4-4-1-1, which is Javian Brown at right back, Damian Lowe and Deshaun Bernard at centre back, which we expected, Amari Bell at left back, and then you had Andre Blake in goal. In midfield, you have Bobby Reid, Latibodier, Lambert, Bailey. No, Lambert, Damari Gray. I think they mixed that up. And then Bailey up front with Mikel Antonio. So that's how it looks at the start. Based on what I saw, we struggled to retain the ball in almost every third. Not almost, all the third, we struggled to retain the ball. The only outlet we had was to kick it long from Damian Lowe to Mikel Antonio. Mikel Antonio's battling skills really showed yesterday. And that proved that Mikel Antonio is desperately becoming Jamaica's main output as a forward force, to be honest. And then right after that now, you had Bobby Reid. Bobby Reid was exceptional on the day. He's the best player for Jamaica team. Hands down. If it weren't for 2 super saves coming from not 2, let me put up to 4, to put it to 3, no, 3 super saves. 1 on the 7th minute, because people keep on overlooking that save in the 7th minute and thinking that it's not effective, but his positioning on the ball when Damian Lowe gave away the ball to the forward that was actually jockeying him. He was jockeying the forward, and forward took it away from him. It was Blake's positioning why the forward never got a good shot off. So I think we need to give Andre Blake credit. He was awarded the man of the match 1000%, because without him, I don't think Jamaica won this game, and that's credit to actual Guatemala. They did put a good fight up. You understand me? But that still teach us a lot about Jamaica, that Jamaica is nowhere near where they should be. We have a lot of forwards. But we need midfielders. We need a good chemistry. We need defenders as well. Yeah, because we have to talk about that as well, people. We have to talk about all of these things. We need a lot of things, man. All right. RR said we did chop it up and suggested Blake man of the match. Yes, man, but he got the official man of the match, and that tells you something. If he got the man of the match, it tells you that without him, we ain't winning nothing. But we can't be playing suicidal football like that. I think we need to. I'm glad for the win, because you saw me cheering. You don't see me normally cheer because I'm an analyst and I try to always keep my emotions in. But I was glad to get over the line. But come on, man, people, man. This football type of style, oh my God, It's suffering, man. Daniel Johnson came in and had a great second half. Yes, I thought that he added something different to the table. We have to be honest to ourselves. He added something different to the table right there. So Bobby Reid stats, 90 minutes played, 60 touches updated. Accuracy and passes was 84.2, which is 32 completed passes. 5 key passes in this game. 5 in this game. So that is incredible. All right. Yes. Crosses attempted, 5 crosses attempted. Long passes attempted, 5. And he completed 4 out of the 5. All right. 1 shot on target, 1 shot block, and 3 dribbles attempted. Yes, and he completed 1 out of that. Ground duels, 4 out of 8. Aerial duels, 2 out of 3. And 15 times he lost possession and was fouled twice. He cleared a 1 ball and made 1 tackle. So Bobby Reid was definitely the man of the outside player of the match. He was instrumental in everything that Jamaica did right throughout the time. I thought that was his best actual game in a Jamaican shirt. He played in all 3 thirds. All 3 thirds. If you know football, Bobby Reid was astronomically by far the best player. If it weren't for those saves for Blake, he would have gotten the man of the match even without an assist or a goal, because he created 5 key chances in the game, and he was defensively solid. He was midfield progressive as well, and that is a complete game of educated people. The game that he played yesterday is just a complete game of educated people. So that's why when people ask what Bobby Reid offers, well, that's what he does offer. He has an astronomical IQ in football terms. I don't think you have much people on the field brighter than Bobby Reid. As what they always told you in the English game, that's how highly they do rate him. But remember, we have a new system and you have to adapt to the system. So sometimes a man give him a role and tell him to be defensive, that Leon Bailey and Damari Gray can be more attacking. Well, today he gets his license to do his thing. And he showed that he is verse when it comes on to football, people. He is verse. You have no other player on that field more educated than Bobby Reid. So when I hear people talking about football and say Bobby Reid should not play, boy, believe me, people need to respect that. The next player that we're going to talk about, but let me take a time, and we have 100 people here. Please do hit the like button and get us to 100 likes on the video fast. We have 4 likes on the video. At least that's what it's showing me on the screen. So get it up to 50 to 100 fast, and let me share it. This video is not going to pass an hour, maybe half an hour max, because as you see, I'm here, I'm in the swing with my kid. She's enjoying herself and stuff. Yeah. All right. So the next, where we struggled big time, is in the midfield. Lambert could have gotten a red carded and should have gotten a red carded within 30 minutes of the game. I'm just talking reality now, people. You can check for yourself and come and argue with me, because these are the facts. All right. I thought that the referee was lenient to 2 sides. I thought that Pinto could have gotten a yellow card early. Ardan could have gotten a yellow card. He made some tough tackles on Leon Bailey that I thought that should have been cautioned early. All right, should have cautioned early in the game. So they should have gotten yellow cards already. But Lambert, he made some tackles and he was slow. He couldn't get to the players them. His tackles had to get to the players them. So let me start with Lambert. Lambert was very slow. I don't know what happened to him, but he couldn't get up to the level of the Guatemalans. So credit to them. He had to try and get in a foot before he gets close to them, which is very bad, but I saw the effort from him, and this is his first true bad game. And he had to come off. I never wanted to take him off. I wanted to take off one of the wingers, because we were struggling in midfield, and I thought that it was because we have so much forward players on the field and we can't contain nothing in midfield. But the coach decided I'm going to stick with my forward players, because his goals I'm trying to look and take out Lambert. But if you had added something to the middle, Lambert would have looked bad. I think that the coach himself to take blame for Lambert's not having a person in front of him so he can actually screen the back. Yesterday was not his good game because he had 3 in midfield, as what I told you, and they would have done. Alton dropped back deep to go with Sequel and Castellanos for Guatemala, and they were a problem. They controlled the middle for I think only 5 minutes out of the entire game. We can say that Jamaica definitely half-pressed them 5 minutes out of the entire game, and for a big team we cannot allow 5 minutes out of our entire game to be the end-all be-all. 1 second, people. Babes, I'm at a park, but I'm on a live, so I will call them when I'm done there. All right, so she's on the swing. All right, bye-bye. Yeah. All right, sorry about that. You saw my dedication, people. My lady calling me, but I have to tell her that I will call her back once I'm done because I try to remain professional at all times. All right, so they won the midfield yesterday. Thought that they passed out from the back. From the first 3 minutes, I say we have problems because we tried, Antonio and Bailey tried to press, and they passed it around the press very easily. So it looks like we knew that we have a game on from 3 minutes in. We expected it to be easier, and it turns out to be much, much harder because the first 3 minutes they passed through our lines 3 times. So that is something that we have to improve on. The coach says it himself. We can't go in and play like this against Mexico, or we can't win. We have to be better because Mexico is higher in their development, but is similar style. So Guatemala trying to reach where Mexico is. But one thing we prove, guys, because we have to go into what we have learned. We have learned that this thing of trying to force low quality players in a team, it's done in the Concacaf region. It can't work anymore. That is one thing we have learned. Can't work anymore. You have to just throw that away. Can't work anymore, none at all. We sure to qualify for Concacaf. Can't work anymore because that's more teams that we're seeing that realistically can qualify for the World Cup. Guatemala can qualify for the World Cup. Costa Rica can qualify for the World Cup. Panama can qualify for the World Cup. Honduras can force something. Haiti can force something. Suriname and Curacao will get better. Trinidad might even improve a little, but I don't put them in the higher echelon of teams. All right, so we need more bodies. We need more midfielders. Obviously, we need maybe even additional right back as well. You get me? Clearly, we found some people as well. We found some people. Latiba here, we found him, and he's a person that can play more than one position. The left back side, we need extra help there as well. D. Douglas said, I think pretty football won't win either. I know, but better teams will embarrass us. Big boss, I'm very sorry if we come up and turn like that. So it's not about pretty football. It's about actually hold the ball, B. Douglas. You can hold the ball without playing pretty in a B. Douglas. Canada tried to hold the ball yesterday without being pretty. So you can hold the ball as well. And the reason why Canada did better was Canada actually held on to the ball and tried to play through the thirds. Damian Lowe trying to go long every time to Mikel Antonio. It's not something progressive, B. Douglas. At some point we can be realistic to ourselves and say it's not good. The coach said it's not good. The coach said it's not good, you know, so you can't argue with me, you know, B. Douglas. The coach said the same thing, you know. He wants better, so that means he gave them the instruction to do what he wants, but it just never worked yesterday. So we have to do better. We have to do better in order for us to reach the place that we want. We have to. We cannot turn into Mexico game unless we are going to rely on Blake to be the man of the match and Mexico hit the post 64 times and miss 15 sitters. That's the only way we win in that game if we play anything like this. We have to be realistic ourselves. You get me? Yes, because we can't control a ball against Mexico if we can't control it against Guatemala. Guatemala is very good, which I told you guys is going to be a close game. 3-2 I said, and Guatemala got their chances to score. Blake was big on the night. Guatemala was sluggish on the offensive end. Ruben could have done better on 2 of the chances them. The one that Damian Lowe tracked back to recover, he could have done better there. If he had gone onto the ball, maybe Damian Lowe would have gotten a sent-off because I think he would have put a challenge in. So he could have done better right there as well. You understand me? So there's a lot of things we can improve on. They got away with a lot of damn one-on-one chances. They actually got more one-on-one chances than us. It's surprising, and we got more shots off than them. But they got more one-on-one chances than us because the one and the two instance they got the two clear one-on-ones. It was Damian Lowe. One Damian Lowe gave it, and then Damian Lowe recovered for one. So we take away credit from Damian Lowe and we give credit to Damian Lowe for one. Hopefully we win it, you know. But people, I only can talk reality. I only can talk reality. I don't come here and sell sensationalism. That's not for me. So obviously, you don't have to like me, but I know that I'm here to do a job. And that's my job. I see the game and I write down the things and come and give it to you. And every single time I speak, it sounds exactly like the coach. So, but Guatemala play better than Mexico right now? No. That Basican, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Guatemala don't play better than Mexico. Mexico plays better than Guatemala. They have better options than Guatemala. So they play similar to Guatemala, but they have the quality as Jamaica as well. So if they get the opportunity as Guatemala, they have a better chance, better conversion rate than Guatemala as to how much chances they're going to create through the midfield third and how much shots they're going to get off. That's better than Guatemala. But both of them are good teams. Both of them are good teams. Very, very good team. So I will agree with you to some point, and I have to disagree with you on some point as well. All right. Let me move on now. Deshaun Bernard. I think Deshaun Bernard proves that, as what I said to you, he's naturally better than Damian Lowe. He's better than Mariappa. I think he might just be our clear second best defender, centre back, and he needs time in the region. That is true. But he just comes in, and almost every game he has been the better centre-back. You understand me? So we found something there. He's rushed just the same. He's rushed similar to just the same, but I think that rushness comes down to he doesn't know the region. So he has to jump in certain tackles as well. Yes, but he's very good. He intercepts the ball very good. He's a very good, he's an educated footballer. But he still has the athleticism, speed, tackling ability, everything just the same like Damian Lowe. So we might just found something on our hands right there. So that is good from what I am seeing, people. From what I am seeing. So the centre-back looking like it's getting better because we have Ethan Pinnock to come in. And we have other players that will be coming in as well. All right, we have that as well. Amari Bell told you guys that his Amari Bell ability to go forward is second to none. No Greg Lee, nobody at all. Don't let people fool you. The problem is when somebody is educated, they tend to do what the coach says. So if the coach says to sit back, he's going to do his job sitting back. Dear guys, none of our is out for the no. Corey Burke should be out. Corey Burke, we are gonna get to Corey Burke. B-Doggers, hold on. We are gonna get up there. But let me just go through it. Amari Bell, okay. All of the back line is okay. To play next round. Javier Brown looked like he has an injury, but a lot of you guys would think that he never deserved to play in the first place because a lot of you guys talk like that. So I don't know what to say in that regards. You can still have right back. If he's fully injured, we still have placements because Latibodier is actually a right back as well. Another scratch up. Big up yourself. Big up everyone that comes in. All right. Yeah, but remember, I'm watching football, you know. I'm watching the football, so I watch them at their clubs and everything. So when I'm coming here, I come here as an analyst, not a fan for Jamaica Reggae Boyz. I come here as an analyst of football, and you have to respect me in what I do. You understand me? Yes. So I'm not going to come off like others. I'm going to be myself, and that's why I can work with other people in different mediums and everything, because that's my job. So you have to appreciate me. I'm a Jamaican just the same, but I don't think I feel the need to come and have ends when I actually can just write down things and do my job. All right, so we have 200 people in the chat. Guys, let me get it to 200, all right, because at least you have to still respect what I do, because once I say something, you go there and see it, all right? Yes, so at least get it up to 200. I ask, maybe 200 is perfect, all right, so people can see the video, but do it better than that. We can't have, what you said, 60, 50 people hit the like button. We have to do much better than that. Let me go into midfield. We deal with the two midfielders. Latibodier, he was better. Clearly showcased that he has better reaction time because his energy level is way higher than Lambert. So he could get better to the players them. But the problem with Latibodier, I think that Latibodier thinks he's too strong. You know, because he gets close to them and he's still making some rush tackles. He could have been yellow carded yesterday as well, but luckily he came off without a yellow card. He had a 7.3. He was one of the persons holding up the play just the same, holding up Jamaica as well. 90% played, 44 touches, 26 passes completed, which is 76.5. One key pass in the game. Long balls, he attempted 4 and he completed 2, which is good. He had 4 of 5 ground duels, which we talked about. All right. ERL duels 5 of 7 as well. So his duels, he had 12 duels and he completed 9 out of the 12, which is impressive. But the problem is he just loves to tackle. He loves to work. He loves to fight. You know, but I think he needs, coming from a Manchester City, he needs to calm down a little. All right, he had committed 1 foul, was fouled twice because he was in a battle, as what we said. You get me? 2 block shots, 1 interception, 2 tackles. So he was incredible with the physical game and stocking in. All right? He was incredible for that. He was one of the only players that never looked tired on the field. He never looked tired. He looked like a hard worker, which we know he's a hard worker. All right? But he still have a long way to go. To push Jamaica forward. I am not writing off Jamaica. I did that in 27 and they beat Mexico. I never wrote off anybody listen to my wording very well. I think sometimes why people seems to go off on me is because they don't even understand what I'm saying. I have never wrote off Jamaica. I said if Jamaica comes out and play like what they did against Guatemala, they have no way winning it. That's not saying that Jamaica can't win it. Listen to the wording, please. All right? Yes. And then let me go now. Liam Bailey, tactical manager. How you doing, man? Hope all is well with you. We need to do something, you know, Filippo. All right, so if you have a program, we need to go and do a catch up for each one of the rounds. Yeah, because maybe you can give me your insights as to what happened with United States. All right. Okay, no problem, Dwayne. All right, so the Bobby Reid, I've said Bobby Reid did nothing wrong. Bobby Reid was the best player for Jamaica, period. He held up the ship for Jamaica yesterday. Liam Bailey now, he was trying. He played 86 minutes. Let me give you the facts. 51 touches, 16 completed passes out of the 51, which is 66.7. 2 key passes in that game. He attempted 6 crosses, never got anything out of the 6. There he attempted 2 long passes, completed 1 of the 2. He had 1 shot on target, 1 shot off target, 1 shot blocked. He attempted 5 dribbles, completed 3 out of the 5, and his ground duels, which was impressive on the day, 7 of 13. 7 of 13. That is good for me. He's not the biggest player, so that is good for me. And ERL duel, 1 of 1. I remember that one that he won, and I thought it was Bobby Reid. It's him. He lost possession 20 times in the game. That was very much evident because he was definitely trying to push the pace because we were losing midfield. I have no problem with him trying to push the pace in a scenario like this. All right, but I think he overdid it too much. Him and Damar agree, not just Liam Bailey alone. Him and Damar agree. I thought that they tried to push it a little bit too much, and the game got away from us in a lot of spells because of them trying to do too much. To be honest, fouls. He had 2 fouls in the game, and he was fouled 3 times. 3 times he was fouled, and he committed one. He had 1 successful tackle, and he was dribbled past once. So he had a 7.1 in this game. He was one of our better players on the pitch, but he could have been a way better player. All right, he could have been a way better player if he just do the simple things better. His passes was poor on the day. Obviously, maybe that comes with lack of chemistry between partners. They couldn't link up well. You get me? They couldn't link up well, and you're gonna see the same thing with Damar Gray. Both of them, they were trying to overdo it, like they believe that they are the talisman and they have to get closer to Mikel Antonio and try and take on, because I think they lost faith in the midfield. They lost faith in the midfield battle because they saw that they were losing the midfield battle. Period. All right. Yes. So Liam Bailey, The 7.1 that he got, I will give him as well. Damar Reggae gets 7.9 because obviously he had the assist, but he was the same like Liam Bailey. 90 minutes played, 1 assist, 3 shots off target, 1 shot block. 4 dribbles attempted, completed 2 of the 4, which is 50%. Touches, 48 touches. His passes was incredible, more accurate than Liam Bailey, which is 91%. So 21 he completed, and a majority of his passes them hit the target. He had 4 key passes in the game, which is incredible, higher. Accuracy on his crosses was 2 of 3, which is incredible there. Long passes 2 of 2, and big chances created 1, which is the actual assist. So we can see why he got so high. Ground duels 7 after 12, so he had 1 less ground duel than Liam Bailey, but completed the same amount of duels. And he lost possession 11 times, so he was better than Liam Bailey. He never committed a foul, and he was fouled twice. He was better than Liam Bailey. He completed 3 tackles. That is what I saw. That is what I saw. I told you he was tackling from in midfield, so he has some of the most tackles on the field. So you see that I was not lying. He completed 3 tackles there. So yes, based on his stats, definitely he was the better one, but I still thought that he was overdoing it just the same. He could have done more in terms of not kicking away the ball. He could have still done more, but he was definitely working through all the thirds. Him and Bobby Reid puts in an incredible shift. Incredible shift both of them puts in. Incredible shift both of them put in, people. All right, Mikel Antonio now on the field. 78 minutes played, 1 shot off target, 2 shots block. Dribbles was very good on the night, maybe one of our best dribblers. He completed 4 out of his 6 dribbles. Bullied people off the ball to get his teammate them on the play. 50 touches in this game, a lot for Mikel Antonio, but his passing was 12 out, so 48%. So that means he tried over 20 yard and he completed 48. All right, 48%. So that's not good. Over 50 for strikers are always better. Key pass 1 out of that. He attempted only 1 cross. Right there, it was not good. His long passes was dead on 100%. 3 of 3. Then ground duels, he entered 16 ground duels, 16 battles he went into. He completed 9 after 16, so a little bit over 50%, which is good. Aerial duels, which he was much more successful. 11 he entered in, and he completed 7. So Mikel Antonio entered 27 duels yesterday. It was very clear, and he won 16 out of the 27. That is impressive on the night. Very much impressive. So people, we are seeing the game dead on. He was very much impressive right there. He lost possession 24 times as well. All right, so that's a lot. That's a lot on the night. He committed 2 fouls and was fouled 4 times. So he was holding Jamaica it's a very hard, and he completed 1 tackle. So that is for Mikel Antonio. So Mikel Antonio has to start for Jamaica. Has to start. He was the only shining light to link the play up. All right, nobody can hold a play and bring people into play like Mikel Antonio. That is very much clear. Very much clear. So he has to play on that field. So let me go to the subs now, and then we move on to what we can expect. Antonio play more skillful for Jamaica than West Ham. All right, so we had Dexter came on. I thought that Dexter came on. He puts a shift in, 26 minutes played, 2 tackles completed, 100% passes, which is 5 completed, 11 touches, and he had a 1 of 1 long pass. He lost possession only 2 times, completed 2 of 3 ground duels. So he came on, and he had 1 shot and 1 dribble attempted. So he came on and just did a shift in 26 minutes. Dexter Lambert was very good when he came on. Did his job. Shamar Nicholson now. Shamar Nicholson came on and he get a lower score, 6.4. 12 minutes played, 6 touches, 1 accurate pass on the night, which is 33%. And ground duels, he entered into 2 ground duels. He lost both of them. Aerial duels, he entered into 4 in that little time. He completed 2 out of the 4, which is good. He lost possession 5 times in that little time, which is bad. and he was offside once. So it was a bad cameo, aside from the aerial duels for Shamar Nicholson. All right, then you have Daniel Johnson that came in, which on the 45th minute, which I thought was a good sub for the coach, but maybe it could have been for a different personnel, to be honest. Triple E, big up yourself. Warren Webster, big up yourself. All right, so people, we are not at 200 as yet, so do the do for us, get the likes up on the video. I saw that we have passed 100. Massive respect for the 100, but let me double up that and get it to 216. I think it's doable because we have 250 people here. If we are talking foolishness, please challenge us. All right, yeah, man. 45 minutes played for Daniel Johnson, 29 touches on the night. Accuracy of passes 82.6 under pressure, which is good. 19 passes completed. Then dribbles attempted, 1 of 1. Ground duels, he attempted 3, completed 1 of that. Aerial duels, he completed 2 of 2. All right. Possession lost only six times in 45 minutes. So he's a good secure of the ball, which I told you. He's a control of the ball. Clearances 1, interception 1, and 1-time dribble pass. Thought that he was instrumental in order to change the way how we looked at the flow. Antonio is extremely important to the link-up play. Yes, because we ain't playing through 3/3 of the pitch. It ain't happening, people. It ain't happening for this tournament, at least. All right. The coach shouldn't play around with Mexico. Like, okay. All right, then we have Corey Burke. Corey Burke is the last sub. Corey Burke had 9 minutes in the game and had 2 of 2 dribbles attempted, which is good. 7 touches, 3 accurate passes, which is 75% in his passing part. 1 key pass in that single time. Then he had 2 possession loss, so committed 1 foul, and he was yellow carded. All right, so Corey Burke, he gives you energy. He pushes back the defense line, which is true. But Corey Burke, he could be rushed at times. People. All right, he could be rushed at times, and it's like he's becoming so much of a yellow card person. You get me? Once again, great analytics, Max. You are always on point. Massive respect. Thanks very much. We are trying our best. You know, I wish Jamaican people would have appreciated when people actually try to be educated on what they do. You know? Yes, I'm hoping that happen in the future. For now, I can't say that is the thing. You know, I don't think they support people that try to actually want to do certain things. They said you want to know too much, you know, which I don't understand. Why would I be talking if I don't know what I'm talking about? That makes no sense. So we need to cut that out of our society, you know, of telling people that they want to know too much if they know what they're talking about. That makes no logical sense. Triple E said, I like how Antonio commands the passes, showing he's not scared. Yes, he called for the passes a few times from the MLO, made it easier for them. That is true. All right. Yes, that is true. So let me know what you learned now, what you learned from it. Finally, we got a good referee. Yes, referee was in favor of us because Lambert could have been off the field a long time. And when I look back at it, I think it was okay to take him off. And it was okay to take him off when I look back at it because he was struggling from the first 3 minutes in the game. Jay, big up yourself, said, checking in from the park, yes. JD, are the only Jamaican YouTuber, say him I go close. Yeah, man. But remember, you know, I was not trying to dub myself as that. I was trying to dub myself as an international person because I don't even see myself as a Jamaican. I see myself as a worldly person, you know, because I don't try to box myself in nothing, you know, because that's what we try to do a lot of times. Just try to say we are this and we just this and that. That's the only thing. I want to be something, like just to be hardworking. I want to be known for something. What you think about Blake distribution? Blake is, we never even touched on Blake, you know. Sorry about that. Thanks very much, Big Boss. Let we show Blake his respect because believe me, without Blake, we ain't winning nothing today. We ain't winning no game. All right, so Blake, we give Blake his respect because Blake was one of the problems in the team before. He was giving up at least 50 long balls every game and piling more pressure on us. So 90 minutes played, 6 saves, 3 from inside the box, which are 3 big saves. All right, 1 of 1 run out. 1 eye claim, 36 touches. Accuracy of passes is 9.6, which is good. Which is good knowing how the situation fared off, all right? Yes. He is much better. Long balls, 15 he attempted and he completed 8 out of the 15. So that is over 50%. All right, that is over 50%. That is very good. That is very good. And 1 clearance he had in the game. So for me, Big Boss, South Cry, no, South Cry. If I see myself as, oh, we be Jamaican and stuck in our own culture, I can't be a good analyst. I have to see myself as a worldly being, trying to be educated on a worldly level. To act, South Cry, you have to look out on the bigger scale to understand what I'm saying. You understand me? Yes. The way I see football, I realize that most people can't. You know, and then it's surprising when the coach comes. The coach said the same thing as me, because you know why? He's not we are tied to emotions and eye praise in our culture. You understand me? I can't do analysis with that. Those are the 2 kryptonites to actually not seeing the truth. You understand me? And that is something that we do a lot in our culture. So I have to avoid my culture when I'm doing actual football, because it's not going to turn out well. Now you understand where I'm coming from now, South Cry? That is what I was actually saying. All right? All right, so we have 300 people. We have 100 likes on the video. Let me get it up to 200 people. All right, let me know why are you on a swing? My kid is here. She's enjoying herself, and Kevin said, this youth need to leave Jamaican football. Just doesn't rate our own. Okay, well, I think you are not educated enough to understand what I'm saying. So maybe you need to leave my channel and you go somewhere else. I will not be what you want me to be. All right? I will keep on being what I am. You get me? Yeah, because maybe you're not educated to know what you truly want. Name a person that analyzes football in Jamaica and you clearly say that they make sense. And you say they try to remain Jamaican in their actual thoughts. I have listened to people talk. I heard Issa come on, and Issa pretty much just said things. Issa is good enough. No. El Padrino, I've got enough sleep. So idiots like that can talk, and I can combat them very easy. You understand me? Yes. So I'm just saying, so the problem is, Nakiro educated with sound. Once you start talking about Jamaica, we just start being biased. You can't analyze nothing like that. And if you as an individual try to go against what I'm just saying, it tells you that you are one of the same people that I'm trying to not be. All right? I am okay to be who I think is best. All right? Yeah. So anyways, now let me move on to Mexico. Let me move on to the Mexico conversation. Yeah, and big up JP, man. We have time for them, man. We have time for those idiots, man, that loves to talk, just want to say things, you know? Yeah. Don't like when you delete the negative comments. No, man, don't delete. I have not deleted no comments, brother. I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone. Why would I be deleting comments? I'm ready for them. That's why I said it, you know? That's why I said it, because I know you have a lot of idiots in our society that can't comprehend nothing. You get me? And that's why we can't reach anywhere, you know? Yeah, because of people like that. You need people like me that have balls to say what they want to say. And I'm not going to change. I'm not a coward. What up, man? How you doing? You survived yesterday. You survived yesterday. You survived yesterday. You survived yesterday, all right? You survived yesterday. Canada really came out and played a tactical game, which we expected the only way. No. Kingsley. If a man disrespect me, Kingsley, I am free to call him an idiot. You know why? Because I'm providing him with facts, not actual opinions. And he's trying to argue an actual fact. So I have no problem to call him an idiot. You understand me? Yes. And he tried to lead with disrespect, so I have no problem to call him an idiot. Yeah? So Kingsley, if you're upset by that, it's no problem. You don't have to be here either. All right? Yes. Listening, I'm from El Salvador. I'm from El Salvador, and the reason I love your content is for that very reason. You are knowledgeable and unbiased. Now I find myself rooting for Jamaica. Thank you very much. And I've brought people from Suriname here, people from 80 here supporting Jamaica. If I was not a worldly being, I couldn't do that. Yes, so maybe Mr. Kevin that commented, you might need to learn. So listen well, and you might learn some things. Yes. Let me move on. United States. What up, man? Them hype up themselves. And the tactical masterclass from Canada yesterday. JD, you got your 4 prediction. Yes, I got all of the predictions correct as well. You're a good analyst. What must what must I do? Unsubscribe from your channel? If you want, you can unsubscribe. I have no problem. It's cool for me. I have no problem in it, bro. You get me? If you don't see what I do as important, yeah, you don't have to be here. It's no problem. You can be a part of the Wolakana clan and them stuff there. I'm not that type of person. Yeah. But I'm okay not to be that type of person. But I know that I will be something good for Jamaica. Other people might not see it that way, but I know that I will be something good, for sure. Yeah, yes, United States. Canada was very good, people. Canada was very good. All right, I lose my money off United States. Okay, you bet big. JD, nothing come good without a fight. That is true, that is true, that is true. But I just don't like the fact, yesterday, the reason why I came off the stream, because maybe I never dealt with that part. The reason why I came off the stream was, you had this brother named Dozreal. We lost the game. We won the game. We won the game. And the coach, I played what the coach said. Dozreal came on. No, Winston, you said something. No, I'm going to answer you why I came off the stream, because people never knew. Dozreal, no, I am controlling my emotion, man. Believe me, when I came off because I'm just saying, I've realized these people only want to hear what they want. All right? Yesterday, no, Dozreal, no. I played what the coach said. And then I'm just repeating after what the coach said. The coach actually, I tell we, you know, when me actually say no. Then Dozreal came off. Then Dozreal came on. Oh, we won the game and you still talk about negative. So if we never have no positives in the game that much, why should I be out here making up stories? So you see how we feel ourselves as a society, because we like to hear so much good about ourselves. We like to hype up ourselves so much. We can't even face reality. So me coming out now talking about reality, and the man come out as like him as a man of a talk. So why the sense I've started a stream, come out here talking, if I should not talk? If I can't say what I'm saying, then I would just leave. So I said, all right then, I'm gonna go and go face the not so reality where people can just hype and overpraise Jamaica. You know, because that's not me. I'm gonna talk as it is. And the surprising thing, I played the post-match before. And the coach was not hyping up Jamaica. The coach was telling her that Guatemala did all of the problem, caused up all of the problem, and it was a 50-50 game. And it's a lucky thing that we go in there with respect. So he literally said the same thing. He even talked worse than me. The video is on my channel. People try to copyright strike the video that I recorded as well. So people don't need to know the reality we are going in this space. People try to take down my channel last night by trying to copyright strike my video yesterday. All right, I already send it to my brethren them so they can confirm it. I send it to Simon as well, and Simon saying they know nothing about that as well. So my video that I recorded, that's what they try to do, people. Because if people like me rise back to my top level, the standard will be different, because you have to work as hard as me for people to even show you 5% respect. So that's what they always do. You get me? JD, when you see negative text, no, I'm not going to bypass it. My ability is to make sure I combat anything. You get me? Yes, so people, so if you go back on the post-match press conference, people trying to, they make fake accounts to try and copyright strike my thing. I send it to YouTube, so YouTube can penalize them. So these are the foolishness they try to do my channel always, I'm telling you. So you guys are the ones that keep me here. You get me? Jerome said, do you think the heat was the reason? Maybe, but when we said that, people said the weather was going to be better. The weather was going to be better. You get me? Yeah, man, Omza, it's cool. JD, you have nice weather. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We have nice weather here. We have nice weather here. Guys, remember, I'm only going to an hour, you know. So we still have 55 more likes to go, you know, for 200, you know, or else we can't come back later because we support the thing. We have, what, 300 here and we can't eat 200? That is bad. I'm coming. The water is finished? Okay.
I'm gonna plug the merch.
No, you don't need to plug merch. Gemma said she's gonna plug our merch.
Yeah. I have it on.
JD, you're working hard, brother. So keep, yeah, man. But I'm just making the people them know exactly what's going on. So not just people don't want to hear reality; they are trying to fight against reality as well. Do you understand me? Yes. But JD, bashing Jamaica is not objectivity. Bashing Jamaica when they deserve bashing is objectivity. Just bashing a country regardless of what they do. But who did that? Who did that soul cry? Unless you're not understanding nothing what I've said. Yo, JD, by the time you look at no. It's not going to pass 2 hours because I'm at the park, all right? Brain Jane said, are we beating Mexico? I am going to just keep close tabs on it. We are going to try and bring on as much more analysts on it. We are going to watch all the training sessions and we are going to watch all Mexico's training sessions to try and give you guys the best hope we can possibly give. But going into this, just as what the coach says, they are the favorites. So Soul Cry, the coach says they are the favorites. It was a 50-50 game. We were poor in certain instances. So Soul Cry, how is it me abash the team? So then you need to find the coach and fire him then, Soul Cry. Because the video is on my channel. Or you can't take certain criticism from people that you think that you should not get it from, Soul Cry. Maybe that is your problem right there, big boss. You will accept it from the coach, but you wouldn't accept it from me. Maybe that is the problem, Soul Cry, right there. But it's okay. It's okay. But the video is there for you. So Mexico now. I think we have to just be hard, just going, as I've said. Yesterday I said it was a free hit. And I said it was a free hit, you know. Go back on my watch along. And people said, JD, what do you mean by it's a free hit? Go back and listen to what the coach said after the post-match. After you guys know the post-match was after, you know. Go back and hear what the coach says. Go back and hear what the coach says, people. Go back and hear what the coach says. So you see, you can't bash me when I say certain things. And I gave my the coach sound confident in his side. He said Mexico is the favorite, so we have to go out and just fight hard, you know? Yeah. So if me come out and say Mexico if me come out and say that Mexico are the favorites, me not think you can hate me for my channel because I think Mexico is the favorites from day one. You know, but we have to figure out ways how to improve. So we are going to look at the failures in this game and see how we can improve it because Mexico is an upgraded Guatemala. Mexico is an upgraded Guatemala, people. All right, so all we have to do is just figure out ways to make sure we can stop them in midfield and stop them in the wide areas. We have to, and our presses have to be better so we can force them back. You understand me? 1-0, I think that's going to be a game with more goals. Because I see Jamaica giving up a lot of opportunities. So Jamaica has to outscore Mexico over 2 goals. Because every single game, I saw Jamaica gave up the same amount of entries. We don't have the chemistry as to what we think we have. You get me? Yeah, so I see more than 2 goals. Jamaica has to score over 2. So 2, it can go 2-2 and we go into penalties or we win it 3-2. But there is no way we are coming off that field without not conceding. You get me? Yeah. I'm very sorry. We are coming up against one of the most chance-created teams. Yes, and I don't think Jamaica will stop them from creating chances. So we have to outscore them. Let me know if you see it in any other way, people. Let me know if you see it in any other way. But for me, I'm struggling to see it any other way than we outscoring them. We have to outscore them. And Mr. Grimm says about, it's a 2-1 3 goals. I could see 3 goals in normal time, but we have to outscore them. I don't see we keeping them out of that goal. I'm very sorry, people. Our front four after they do great this time, but we ain't stopping them from coming in our box at all, because we stop nobody, not even send kits. We don't even stop send kits from coming inside our box, brother. We don't even stop send kits. So I don't know. I don't know how we are gonna stop them from creating their chances. You get me? So it's gonna be a dog fight game for who can score the most goals in that game. All right, and they control the ball. They control the ball. If we press them, they can pass through the lines through us just the same. So we have to. I think this is one of the games that I am very sorry, but I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna see more than 75 long balls. You're gonna see more than 75 long balls. And I have to take the 75 long balls, all right? I'm accepting. I will accept long balls in this game from back to front, because I think that's one of the main ways we can hit them. I'm very sorry. I know you guys. Another scratch off said, JD, won't be a goal scoring game like you think. No, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a goal scoring game. Big boss, click me here, people, click me here. It's going to be a goal scoring game, people. All right, it's going to be a goal scoring. It's going to be a goal scoring game, people. Yes. So click me here. It's going to be a goal scoring game, people, for the Mexico one. All right, guys. All right, click me again. If it's not a goal scoring game, Blake have to make 5 big save, like big chances save in this game. Click me, all right? 5 big chances save Blake have to make in this game if Mexico will not score. I don't see we stopping them. I don't see we stopping people. We have stopped nobody. We have stopped nobody in the whole tournament. It's gonna be hard for me to see we stopping a team that is one of the most that's creating the most chance. All right, so let me hear people saying. South Cry says, if we use long ball tactics, we have absolutely no chance. No man, South Cry, man. Get the ball over the top there, Michael Antonio. Strength. It will work better, people. I'm telling you. All right, you know what? I am telling you, when you see a billion long ball, and make Michael Antonio wire it out and see if they can get Liam Bailey them closer to them, I am telling you, you're going to see the long balls them. I am telling you. So you better get used to it. All right? And I will accept the long balls them. Long ball can't work against Mexico. All right. Jamaica is unbeaten. Yes, Jamaica is unbeaten. Yes. And Mexico already lost. Okay. All right, CBK. All right then. All right. So Mexico already lost. So Jamaica will just beat Mexico then. All right. Yes. Jamaica will play long ball, and I'm all right with it. Very sorry, people. I will take the long balls. Christoph said, JD, we are gonna win. Me nah ask that. All right. But I said we have to. I never said Jamaica can't win it. I said we have to outscore them. That's all I've said. Mexico actually weak to the long ball. Damian Dash, but them say we not for using a long ball. So tell you what, play short ball when them can press the life and take the ball from you. We saw that Damian Lowe lose almost all of the pressing battles them and them take the ball from we, and everybody struggle under the press. And then a team that presses better than Guatemala, we are gonna say we should keep the ball and play out from the press. People, listen to yourself. We just play Guatemala, and that's what they used and dominate us in the defensive and the attacking third, because they pressed us and we are not comfortable on the ball. So why you're gonna tell me that we should press? We should play out from the press at the back against Mexico? That is like a suicide. People, come on, man. We know we don't like the long ball thing, but we have to accept it. The only opportunity we have to win this game is we have to mix it up and go long a little bit more. All right. Guatemala is a better team than Mexico. Kingsley Robinson. All right. Guatemala show we that this is a good warm-up for Mexico. Yes, I do agree with that as well. A good warm-up for Mexico game. That is true. I do believe so. All right. Send you the question, guys. We have 20 more likes to go to pass 200. So definitely get it up. And we have, what, 7 more minutes to go. We cannot outplay Mexico on the ground. Long ball is actually a good option. No, but they are so PTSD to the long ball. They don't want to hear nothing. You understand me? But people, tactics work in games. Yesterday, Canada never had no chance by playing out and holding up the ball, people. All right? People, this command man tactics win games. Erdman yesterday, you hear people praising Erdman for his tactics to keep them in the game. Jamaica's biggest problem is 2 inside midfielder. We are not compact enough. Yeah, but we know that ballers, and they are not going to change it. So what we are going to do? We played every game the same way, you know. So I don't expect nothing different. You get me? So ballers, what we're going to do? We're just going to avoid, we don't want to play in the long ball. People, get real. We have to play the long ball. We will beat them on the counter-attack, okay? Counter-attack. All right? So we're going to give them back the ball for them to counter, to come at we, and then we counter-attack them. JD, I steamed some fish yesterday, and I couldn't eat until the game. All right, thank you very much, JD. You're worrying more than all other sides are worrying about our team. Okay. No, I'm just telling. No, true. I know the fans them are the people that watch your channel, because we don't call them fans. They always upset about the long ball conversation, but I'm saying long ball might be the way to go. All right, Johnson said Jamaica win the Gold Cup. 80 down, my Jamaica brothers. All right, yeah, so 80 Asians in the chat. Panama and Mexico have Jamaica ticket. I don't think so. We can have strategy and go in the game and try to get something. JD, what you thinking about Panama? I think Panama is the best team based on performance. Panama puts in. All right, guys, let me see. Who you think? Eddie, I think Mexico have no problem playing Jamaica after yesterday. Maybe at first they thought that they never want to play Jamaica, but I think they have no problem playing Jamaica, Eddie. Because I think the Jamaica style actually suits them. You get me? Jamaica style actually suits them. Because they saw them getting Guatemala getting through the style from Jamaica. I think they're okay. I'm hold on. Let me get it back right here. Who played the best out of the quarterfinals? Who you giving the quarterfinals to, people? Let me know. Who you giving the quarterfinals to? I am saying Panama played the best. We will be dominant in possession, but we got to be good on our counter-attack. We will be dominant in possession? Okay. All right, so everybody saying Panama. I give Panama. Panama plays the best out of everybody. Everybody, Panama play the best. It's not even a question. Panama is just Panama beat the brakes of Qatar. Panama beat the brakes of Qatar, even though we are going to say they had 5 players out and they never bring their best team. We don't care. We only have to play the team that is in front of them. And Panama beat the brakes of them. We should try use. Oh, dominated, yes, ballers, yeah. It's a Jamaica-Panama final, okay. I don't think it's impossible because we have both of them in the thing. You understand me? So I don't think it's impossible. Positive vibes for Jamaica. John CC. Check my guys, JD. Enjoying the weather. We chop a 1 hour live, and I think the people enjoy it just the same. Some people saying that we are being too scaredy cat and all sort of things, you know. But the coach seems a little bit scared himself. So yeah, so I don't know why I should not be. But I will be here to watch the game. Jamaican beat Panama. Let's just okay. El Granero, long time no see, big boss. JD, give us an update on Mexico players suspended. I think only person, Edson Alvarez at this point, is having some difficulties. I'm going to follow up that because if he's out, that was one of the biggest loss for Mexico. Edson Alvarez from Ajax. He should be going to Dortmund at this point. Yes, but Edson Alvarez, you know, he's one of the best defensive central in the Concacaf, and he's one of the best centre backs in the tournament. He's the one that starts their plays and link up their play. If Edson Alvarez is out, oh my days, I will be happy, because that will be significantly bigger for Jamaica. Yeah, because he's definitely one of those dudes. Luis Chavez, I heard some little thing like he's not 100%, but him is the next one. If those two is out, good lord, man. I think Jamaica have a 25% more chance to win that game, because Luis Chavez is one of the progressor of the ball and possessors of the ball as well, and Edson Alvarez is one of the persons that start the play. If you get those two out of their system will not be the same. Can we beat Mexico, JD? I think they look better than Jamaica, we have to be honest. Even included them losing to Qatar, because the Qatar game is one of the most dominant game in the entire tournament. The Qatar game that they never scored in. You understand me? Because remember, football plays in 3/3. So if you create the chances, and even if you miss the chances, you're still creating them. Maybe on the next day, you can finish them off. You understand me? Yes. So they are definitely dominant. But I think Jamaica can outpass them. I wonder if Burke went into the game on card. Yes, Burke went into the game on card. All right. Yeah, man, we can win the game, but we have to we just keep tabs as to who is out, or who is in and stuff. You get me? Do we have any players that can't play in the semi? Burke can't play. Javian Brown, we don't know how his injury sets at this point, so we might have two players already out. You get me? We know that Burke is out, but we don't know if Javian Brown is fully out. All right, so we have two players out, but those two players is not as impactful as Alvarez and Chavez if both of those guys are out. You get me? Because those are two of the main players. You get me? Yeah. So people, we have reached the 1 hour mark. We have not hit the 200, but we know we will. So thanks yet again for all the people that checked us out. This is our my immediate reaction. All right. So definitely smash the like button as you come in, share and subscribe. All right, Mr. Mark Allen, I don't know what he's talking about, but every time he changes his conversation to try argue, I always want to be on the opposing side to have an argument. Big up people. Want to take care of yourself. Make sure to take care of the mental health and everything. We will come back, Rolando Henry, later with more people to give their takes as well. All right, so take care and have a good one. All right, yeah, man. So let we chop it off. I don't know how we end this live. Let me see how we can end this live. All right. So people, I'm struggling to end the live. I think this is how I end the live.